That's well bowled. A little bit.
Can't get in that length at all. Top of that table, Daphne's most fours. He's at the crease right now. David Warner.
Well, in the end, that was good from Munsey behind the stumps. As he tries to fire it down the leg, and he's just got to try and get a hand on it to stop it running away.
Yes, come on! Hit me, Jesse, hit me, boy!
Warner just started to just jog and then got a sprint on. So a better over for the Trailblazers. 11 from it. 4 overs are done. 29 without loss.
एक दिन बेबी एनिमल्स को चॉकलेट स्प्रेड का तालाब मिला। चॉकलेटी? मम्मी, बेटा, ये तो होगा चीनी से भरा। हाँ?
ये है किसान चोको पीनट स्प्रेड। इसमें है चीनी आधे से भी कम और 2 गुना प्रोटीन का दाम।
किसान।
This lad.
The biggest over so far was that last over, the 11 from it, and they need more of that. Dooley with his second and last over, conceded 10 from his first. You just see that Warner is trying to hit this out of the park. They know they're just slightly behind and they just need a couple of good overs.
Just slightly, but I think that is being quite kind. They're some distance away from where they need to be, you would say, at this stage. The Trailblazers haven't yet been able to get 1 or 2 over those ropes. Probably feeling the pressure at the moment.
Yes, Paddy. Yes, Dose. So good, Dose.
Top edge. I think he gets this fine enough. And it does get it fine enough. A couple of bounces, you get a boundary.
Not over the ropes, but still will bring a smile to the face of Bo Webster. Not totally in control of that one, in fact, probably off the back of the bat. A hard effort there by Romeo Dunker. Man of the match yesterday.
Down the ground, I think he thought he got that a little bit too well. That would fly all the way to long off. It didn't, so just got a single.
Yeah, just looking at that ball coming up the hand of Dooley. Yeah, just the last 3 fingers. That's where that ball hung quite some time.
6 runs from the first 4. Warner's thinking, where's my boundary option? Is he going to go leg side? Oh, he's trying that reverse switch hit. I think this goes all the way. I think it'll have to be checked. I think this goes all the way for 6. What a shot this is from Warner.
You know they needed it, and those signs say it, yeah. Needed a 6, needed to clear the ropes. Needed to get a bit inventive as well. Went for that reverse, got all of it. The first one that actually comes out the middle of the bat as well. Probably dropped fractionally too short as well on that occasion from Dooley. Probably premeditating or anticipating what Warner would have done on that occasion and got it wrong.
Well, I said it was a switch hit. It wasn't, because he didn't switch his hands over. So it's a reverse sweep. Plays it right-handed, but with a left-handed grip. So we'd call it a switch hit if he swapped his hands over. He didn't do that. What he did do, he got low and helped it on its way. So 12 runs, ball left to go of Dooley's spell. 22 from 1.5 so far.
Oh, down.
And it will end up 22 as well. Good fielding from Dooley. End of the 5th. 41 without loss.
नो फिल्टर्स एक चॉइस है एंड आई एम नोन फॉर इट क्योंकि लैक्मे पीच मिल्क क्रीम मॉइस्चराइजर मुझे देता है स्मूथ रियल लाइफ फिल्टर्ड फिनिश। इसका विटामिन ई सीरम और पीच मिल्क गहराई तक जाए और दे फिल्टर स्मूथ स्किन। लैक्मे पीच मिल्क विटामिन ई मॉइस्चराइजर।
I think what they've done so well here is they haven't panicked and they've got this run rate up nicely. I want to explain why this was hit so well by David Warner. Spent an entire season in his late teens batting as a right-hander in club cricket. His coach thought he could give that a go for a while, and he thought he'd do it and give it a go to strengthen both sides of his game, and that's why he hit that so easily. He's pretty talented.
Oh, that's so good, Liski.
Down the ground just for one.
If you think about it, Hazy, most people struggle to try and bat one way. If you can do it both ways, you've got to be special, and that's why he's been so special over the years.
Important time now, the next few overs. That's been smashed and far enough for 6. He will dine out on those, that's for sure. Won't need a second invitation at all.
He's sensational. Just sensational, David Warner. We often find with the big players, with the best players in the world, the awareness they have and the able to predict what the bowler is going to do is often better than other players, and that's why they become so special.
And therefore he's so imposing to bowl too. It's another full toss.
Brilliant, Steele.
Straight back at Blisk, and Warner was very annoyed with himself. He didn't get that past him for more.
He's got all aspects covered. David Warner, he can hit you from the crease, he can step out.
It's in the end bounced a bit and hit him in the helmet.
You're good he was wearing a helmet. A lot of times we see players batting with cap on, especially against spinners. And look at that bounce. Came from nowhere. Hitting him flush on the grill. Very lucky. Warner wearing a helmet. But still he'll have to go through a concussion check. That's the norm.
I think at bottom of the grill, actually. I think that's what it hit in the end. But yeah, they need to just check him. I wonder if there's any connection off the forearm in the process also. But the medics are on their way. A bit of extra bounce. Gets nice and low. It might have been rolling up the arm and then onto the grill as well. But still, it's a full-on hit from a spinner, admittedly. He's a tough nut. He won't worry too much about that.
He seems okay. The questions, the regular questions are asked. And if you can, just to make sure that he's absolutely fine, there's no concussion. And David Warner looks completely fine. As you said, he's a tough cookie.
It's quite interesting, you know. There's a series of questions they have to ask, and it's a process they go through. I don't know exactly. I was told at some stage what the questions are, but there was a series of questions. And they also, in this situation right now, they also test the players, the individual's personality, to make sure it's normally there. Now they got David laughing quite early in that whole process, which is his normal personality in that sort of situation. So it all seems okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't ask me what questions are asked. I wouldn't be able to answer that. We'll never get hit with the helmet.
Here's the partnership at the moment. It's been tidy stuff. But they didn't panic at all. They started off a little bit slowly, but these two guys can pick it up pretty quickly. 48 of 36.
But also what a lot of cricketers can learn from this innings of David Warner and Bo Webster. You mentioned correctly, they didn't panic. Even though they didn't get a lot of runs in the first 3 overs, they believed in the process, they believed in their ability, that at some point we can get those boundaries. And they've done that brilliantly. And now they've got a perfect foundation for not just for themselves, for the batters to come later on as well.
Right, here we go again. All set. That's sliced, and it's going to be out. He wasn't happy with that at all, David Warner. Just sliced that away. Soft dismissal in the end. And he now has to depart after all that hard work and a bit of a knock on the grill.
He is not a happy man, David Warner, right now. Again, that ball bouncing a bit more than he expected. Also hitting the splice of the bat. An easy catch for extra cover. And look at that reaction. Yeah, he wanted to play a good knock. He was well set. In the process, dropped the bat twice as well. Out for 24 of 17. Trailblazers, 48 for 1.
That's off stump. He's right arm round to you. One delivery to come. Bad. Sorry. MP, slightly, please.
Jack Woods arrived in the middle. And that's fired leg side, and that's going to be an unforced error.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is give freebies. And those are 5 freebies for the Trailblazers. In a very healthy position. That was a nothing delivery, really. And as a keeper, you can't do a lot.
Wicket, and then that delivery. He'll be annoyed with himself, Leask, I'm sure, because he's leaked runs. 13 off that over, but a wicket of Warner. 54 for 1.
Guys, it's here, mate. What do you think I called for you?
4 overs to go now, 54 for 1. Webster is looming large. All 2 metres of him. That's how tall he is. Not out 22 at the moment. Wood himself played beautifully in the last game as well. He actually rescued the Trailblazers. They were in a bit of trouble when he came to the party. And they got just 107, so it was a little bit low from what they were hoping to get. And then it was a no result. The rain came in, which is disappointing for both teams. So it might have been a nice game, that one. Curry. Top first over from Curry.
They batted beautifully. Wood, Jack Wood, 40 of 17, and that again. David Warner got ruffled with that delivery. And the next delivery, oh my God, he said after playing that shot. Knew it straight away that he's going to get out.
Jack is out of his crease by some distance. And also batting outside off stump. Hammered away to the sweeper.
Yeah, a lot of times the batters do that because they want to show the bowler the leg stump so that they try and target their leg, try and go for that Yorker. With the fine leg inside the 30-yard circle, it's an opportunity. You get a little tickle, you can pick up boundary. So it's all mind games. The batters and the bowlers play with each other. He's still there. Bo Webster. He's been outstanding in this competition so far. With his long levers. Plenty of 6s and 4s for him as well.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Curry to try and shut down Bo Webster. Tried to go the wide option on that occasion, but a little bit too wide.
A lot of times the bowlers take that option when they're a bit worried about bowling straight or staying close to the batter's arc. hence trying to go really wide of the off stump. If he got to go wide, he's got to go full as well.
Slice that time, and that's going to run away for a boundary. Such a sweet time of the ball by Webster. It didn't into the middle of the bat, but it screamed away.
Yeah, that was nicely timed. Lovely shot. And look at those wrists, the way he opens those wrists and finds the gap with perfection. On 26 of 19, yeah, he's a dangerous player to bowl to.
They need to get a couple of good overs here. It's a bit of an option here. Come back for the third. Correction for the second. Nope, they decide against it. Only the single. Good stuff from Curry.
Yeah, so far 7 of this over. It's all about the final 2 deliveries, isn't it? You got to finish well. Doesn't matter what you have done at the start of the over. It's all about finishing well in the max 60 or when you're playing the shorter format.
Oh, that's nicely bowled too. Can't do too much with that. Really good stuff from Curry. He's done a fine job. He's just conceded 11 runs off 1 ball shy of completing his spell.
A wonderful spell from him. And it's all boils down to your execution. It's never easy when you got the likes of David Warner, Bo Webster in front of you. But so far he's been brilliant.
He wants to close it down, I'm sure. That's hit pretty well. And it's going to go for 4. Such is the strength of Bo Webster and the reach that he's got. So 12 off that over in the end. That's pretty good. 7 gone, 66 for 1.
You also look at where he hits the ball. He meets it, it's so much in front of him. Because of his long levers, he's managed to hit that ball between mid-wicket and long on. Not many players.
No filters won the choice, and I'm known for it. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕ್ರೆಮ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್. ಇದರ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಸೀರಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಆಣದವರೆಗೆ ಸಾಗಿ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್.
The same rate gets them to 95. They need to step on and get to around about 14 and over from here, I think, to get close to the 110 mark. This is the batting power play that's now been enforced. And this could be dangerous with Wood and Webster at the crease.
Yeah, Andrew Ty. But whenever he has bowled so far in this competition, he's managed to get a wicket in the first over. So that's exactly what they're expecting of him again. It's a good time to take that floating power play.
They could have actually taken him one more over, but they've decided to go this route right now, and I think that's right, to really kick him into the last couple of overs, because they do need some big runs. If they can get 15 or maybe even close to 20 off this over, that'll do them the world of good. He's missed out on that occasion. He was, I think, anticipating that shorter delivery from Ty, but Ty's a tough bowler to get after.
It's just the length he bowls, his variations. Change of pace, he uses it very smartly. Andrew Ty picked up a lot of wickets in this competition, but it'll be interesting what length he bowls to Webster, because if he goes short, that'd go the distance against him.
Yeah, only 2 allowed outside the circle, of course, in this power play. Oh, it's in the slot, that one. He's got it through. That's been hammered for 4. That's a very fine shot from Webster.
They're just remarkable. The way he's batting in this tournament, hard to bowl. And look at his footwork. Keeps his left leg open. That allows him to go either side of the pitch. When you're looking to go big, that's the position you need to be as a batter.
And when he's in form, and the reach that he's got is really tough to bowl to. Loves playing that shot as well, but he's annoyed with the fact that he's got it straight to the fielder.
Yeah, he's so disappointed. But that's the delivery he was eyeing, he was looking for. He loves it there. Webster, usually that goes sailing over the fielders, but on that occasion, maybe because of the lack of pace, couldn't time it as well as he would have liked. Jack Jarvis, who's ready to come in at some point.
3 balls left in this over. That's hammered. Got underneath that, and that has gone. Picked the bones out of that one. It's in the construction site.
Just tremendous batting. Again, look at that position. A bit too predictable, I would say, from Andrew Tye. As a batter, you know what's coming. He's going to go slightly short, dig into the surface. And look, I hope they pick up the ball on that occasion. There are plenty of rocks we saw yesterday which looked like a ball. Still waiting. They might have to change the ball on this occasion.
Yeah, new balls, please. So 6 off that has got Bo Webster up that Duffer News most sixes list a little bit. He's joining Hobson and also Corey Anderson now, so he's broken away from Jack Wood.
Yep.
Yeah, they've given that up. Is that it, Abby? Is that it?
I think, yeah, I would prefer to bowl with that at the moment rather than a cricket ball. Promise it'll be harder to hit.
Construction worker's going to arrive tomorrow morning for work, or after lunch maybe, and get a surprise of his life with a cricket ball.
And you can't even claim a bat from the makers saying it's not good enough.
Right, 2 balls left in this over. 12 from it so far. Pressure on Tye. Over the top. Might be able to come back for the second. No, decide against that.
Come on, it's the last ball of the floating power play. Webster's not going to let it go. He wants to be on strike for the final delivery of the floating power play. As a batter, you're always counting hazy, aren't you?
Some better than others.
Yeah, a lot of players have played a lot of matches. The moment it was the 5th ball, they knew to hit, they had to take a single.
That's good. That's very good indeed. That's gone for 6. Straight down the ground. 6 runs. What a way to sign off that over. So that.
एक दिन बेबी एनिमल्स को चॉकलेट स्प्रेड का तालाब मिला। चॉकलेटी? मम्मी, बेटा, ये तो होगा चीनी से भरा, हाँ?
ये है किसान चोको पीनट स्प्रेड। इसमें है चीनी आधे से भी कम और 2 गुना प्रोटीन का दाम।
किसान।
Sensational batting. Again, the position he gets into. Oh, it looks easy, but it's not. Magic from Webster.
You want him back and him up or not?
2 overs to go. 14, and each of those gets them to 115 pretty much. I reckon that might be the target in the back of their mind.
That's a very healthy target if they can get there. It's not going to be easy for the Tigers.
Luckmal's first over went for 5 only. That's a wide to start.
Jack Wood again doing what we discussed earlier, Hazy, showing that leg stump to the bowler and asking him to go for that Yorker, the leg stump Yorker. And trying to do so, a lot of times you're going to give extra runs in terms of wides and also an opportunity for the batter, if he can any bat on that one, pick up easy boundaries because the fine leg is inside the 30-yard circle.
Top the table clash, this one. 1 versus 2. Such an important last 2 overs in this innings. They've lost 1 wicket only. Tigers have been superb. Played 3, won 3. Net run rate is outstanding. Trailblazers have played 2, won 1. Full toss. Maybe tried to hit it too hard. Is it going to go for 4? Yeah, it is. That's good enough. So still just 1 ball bowled, and they've got 5 on the board.
Yeah, I just feel Luckmal is falling into his trap of going for those low Yorkers towards the leg stump. He's standing outside the off, giving him a sighter for his leg stump. That's nicely played. Look, again, Luckmal trying to hit that leg stump. Very smart from Wood.
And all batsmen, when they're looking to score runs towards the end of an innings, not all, most, will try and score runs on the leg side. That's how they generally like to go. Sure, Wood will be thinking the same way. And that's why he's tried to go as wide as possible. He's gone far too wide.
Yeah, there's a lot of mind games. Look how he's standing. You can easily see the middle and the leg stump. So as a bowler, you're thinking, oh, there is my opportunity to try and hit that leg stump. But it's such a difficult ball to execute. And as a batter, you know exactly what you're doing with the fine leg inside the circle. You know you get a tickle, you're going to pick up a boundary. So it's just making him bowl to your strength as a batter.
And basically, Luckmal can't bowl anything at around about just outside off stump because he's going to work it on the onside. Well, he slammed that and he's opened the blade a little bit and he's hit that over cover for 6. What a shot that is. That is magnificent work.
He's carrying on from where he left in the previous game where he got 40 of 17 and now he's on 21 of 19 and look at, because of that footwork now, Luckman doesn't know where to bowl to him. If you try and go too wide, he's giving extras. I think he's got to go short. He's got to dig into the surface, try and make him do something different.
They've got a chance to get to 120 now. Last over in this one with still 4 balls to go in this over. Full toss. Back at the foot of Luckmal. They should have had to come back for 2. No, just the 1.
It looks like he's hurt his finger. He's got his hand to it, Luckmal. He's just holding those fingers. Yeah, that's a hard nut. If it hits you flush on the fingers, it does hurt a lot. But stopped a few runs of his own bowling. As long as there is no injury. It's very good batting. Excellent batting from Webster and Wood. 98 for 1. Now with 9 more deliveries in hand, he can easily get to that 120, which is a very good score.
The issue for Luckmal now to Webster is what length does he bowl? He's got away with that. Was outside that blue line, but Webster moved across as well.
Well executed. Difficult, but well executed. So far 14 dot in this innings. And look, because he moved outside that off stump, his toe is around that 6th stump. Hence, the line moved and good decision. Got to give something to the bowler.
It's a great finish. Top finish at the moment. He's got to keep going. It's a top finish right now. Those last 2 deliveries from Luckmal. 1 ball to go now. 99 on the board.
But as a batter, you know what's coming. Because the field he's got a short fine and a square leg. So there's no way he can go short here. He'll have to go full. As a bowler, Luckmal, yeah, you can always double bluff the batter. But I think with that field, he's got to go outside off stump Yorkers or on the stump Yorker.
Last ball of the 9th over. Full toss. Tried to smash it out of the park and lost his shape, unfortunately, for Wood. 14 off the over, 9 gone. 99 for 1.
No filters won the choice, and I'm known for it. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕ್ರೆಮ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್. ಇದರ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಸೀರಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಆಳದವರೆಗೆ ಸಾಗಿ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್.
बॉडी बिल्डिंग के लिए स्टेरॉइड्स नहीं. I trust Kapiva शिलाजीत गोल्ड का 5 herbs blend. इसका हिमालयन शिलाजीत 2 महीनों में टेस्टोस्टेरोन बढ़ाए. ब्लैक म्यूजली मसल रिकवरी में.
He's come back really strongly in that over. It just shows that how crucial every run is in this format, in the max 60. That over goes for 20-25. They are on 105. Every run is so crucial.
So the partnership 51 of 23 balls. Tie, last over. Oh, that's just picked up sweetly. Good tag teamwork to the result.
Yeah, what shots we have seen from him so far. And 100 up with that to a 45 for Webster of just 27, and the shots he has played, the authority he has shown in that innings. Just unbelievable power hitting from him.
He's got that sort of double backlift, which suits him nicely. Now that's gone through. Inside edge. It's going to be a teaser to the boundary. Just stopped. And 3 the end.
George Munsey, he should have done a better job with that one. Every run is crucial. He's the skipper, and that's a lovely save. Saving a run for his side. Every run is going to be crucial in this encounter. And good from Lakmal as well to follow him up all the way to the boundary.
Good from our cameras too to pick that up so well from on top of the scaffolding. Full toss. Good stuff from Andrew Ty. He's a specialist in these situations.
It's such a hard ball to go after. It's a low full toss. To get under it, as a batter, you've got to get a lot of things right. So far, just 6 in the first 3 deliveries, and 3 of them came in terms of buys.
3 balls left. Oh, that's a freebie. That's leg side. He's just slapped that away for 6 runs into the beach.
And he brings up his 50 as well with that 6. Bo Webster, 54 for him again of 29. Oh, they've got some cheese on their heads. Looks lovely. But look how deep he goes into that crease. He knows that the Yorker's coming. And in trying to bowl a Yorker as a bowler, sometimes you do have that risk of bowling a full toss. And that was easy picking.
1-1-1 for 1. Another full toss. Again, tried to hit that a little bit too hard, I think. Good stuff from Andrew Ty. A little bit of variation from him.
Yeah, he bowls that delivery, which is so hard to pick. Because there's no real change in the arm action or in the grip of the ball. And it's not even knuckle delivery. He holds it normally, but the way he releases it, the ball comes a lot later. He's got a split finger on the ball, which just slows the pace down.
That's beautifully bowled. Full toss. Slap square, and that's gone for 4. So that's a nice way to finish. They have got 116 on the board, so I think they're going to be pretty pleased with that. Yesterday they got 107, and it was going to be a tight game. I think this is just above par, only just though. Mind you, they're up against the Tiger.
एक दिन बेबी एनिमल्स को चॉकलेट स्प्रेड का तालाब मिला। चॉकलेटी? मम्मी, बेटा, ये तो होगा चीनी से भरा, हाँ?
ये है किसान चोको पीनट स्प्रेड। इसमें है चीनी आधे से भी कम और 2 गुना प्रोटीन का दाम।
किसान।
What a cameo is played for his team again. Jack Wood, 40 of 17 in the previous game, 27 of 13. Today, strike rate of 207, 68 run partnership between these two. And they've really taken their team to a very healthy score here.
Yeah, it's really good work. Really good work from these guys. And there's still more in the tank, I think, for the Trailblazers, because they only lost the 1 wicket. But, again, we've seen some terrific form from Webster, who was terrific with another fine knock, following up from his 82 in the first game, 55 unfinished in this one, off just 30 balls. So he certainly is making a serious impact into max 60. As we have a look at what the Boca Raton Trailblazers did. Webster not out 55 off 30. Warner, the only one dismissed for 20. 13, and the rest of the guys weren't needed. So 116 is their total.
It just shows what a big difference it makes when your openers are in form and when they set the tone for the rest of the team. And if you talk about bowling, pretty much everyone expensive, just 1 wicket, the lone wicket for Leisk. Apart from that, Curry.
I've got Bo Webster alongside of me, 6'7" and 2 meters. He's told me exactly. Bo, another 50 in this tournament. How much harder was this one in comparison to your first?
Yeah, definitely a bit more of a grind. I think the wickets are slowing down as the week goes on, and a pretty nice bowling attack there. We took some medicine early and luckily capitalised late with some excellent hitting from Woody.
Pretty much an innings of 2 halves almost. What worked for you in the back half of your innings?
Yeah, we just knew the ball was going to get a touch older and stop being as inconsistent. A bit more pace on the ball. There a couple of guys up top with not much pace was kind of hard. And then we got AJ at the back there with a bit more pace and a few more of those guys. So it was a tough innings and a bit of a grind, but I think we're pretty happy with the result.
And finally, looking at the total on the board, what's key to defending this one?
Yeah, I think definitely that big side out into the wing there is definitely the way to go. It's into the teeth of the breeze, and we've seen a lot of guys get caught this tournament trying to clear it. So hopefully some of their big boys can think they can do it and hit a few up the shoot for us.
Final one for you off cricket. Ever fancy playing basketball?
I tried when I was younger. Useless. Nah, never again.
And thanks a lot, Bo, and all the best in this innings.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely stick to playing, because that second 50 has given the Trailblazers that target of 117 set for the Caribbean Tigers. Can they knock them off and still keep that undefeated place they are at the top of the league? We'll take a quick break. On the other side will be that run chase. Welcome back. We are halfway through the second game in day 3. 116 is where the Trailblazers got to off their 10 overs. Only David Warner was the man out. The 24. Good partnership between Webster and Wood. 68 from 29. Impact player. Calder is out. Davidson is in. The impact player is in straight away. 3 from 3 then. The Tigers, and they've got a target to chase down. I was listening to Mike Hazeman a little bit earlier, and he said he thinks it's just about par, maybe slightly over par. So let's see how this plays. You just heard Bo Webster say that he thinks that the ball may be just sticking in the surface a little bit, slowing down. Jasper Davidson, then impact player. So can David Warner get his troops to defend this 117? Well, we're all set to go then.
It starts with 1.
Opening the bowling for the Trailblazers with the new ball. It is Jack Jarvis.
Chris Lind there, probably eager to get himself into this contest. We saw what he did yesterday. Quite insane, that performance from him. Oh, that looks close. Not out.
Munsey down towards the bowler. Jarvis can't believe it, but I think he's too far down. This will tell us a little bit more. Look how far he is down. Not a lot going with it because it pitches about 2 or 3 inches outside leg stump as well.
This time gets a little too far down that leg side. Just wonder, how does he go about looking to bowl at a man in form like Munsey?
Well, you can see straight away, and I think that's what the Tigers did well against Webster and Warner early on, is their lines. They went very tight to them. You can see that Jarvis is trying to stay leg stump. Warner talked about he's going to try and stop Munsey reversing and sweeping.
Can't stop that. One bounce over the ropes. First boundary for them.
Straight into the bar. Lovely time to be in there at 2:30 local time. Short delivery. Helped on its way. Beautiful.
Ball has gone for a bit of a break. Bit of a beverage. Ball to be the ball at this time.
Well, it's important you rehydrate in these hot conditions, Joel.
This one's gone up. And falls safely. Should come back for 2. What's your beverage of choice in this heat?
Of course, that's an obvious one. It is water. And anybody out there, when you're in these hot conditions, it's water only.
This time in front of square. Result though the same. Another boundary.
Many left-handers miss out on that hip pocket, do they? Trying to keep that straight line, but fortunately it's just the length. Never stops talking, does he, Abby? I reckon he may be a chef because he's ate about 6 times today already. He's looking for his 7th dinner.
See him warming up though, a bit of a shake of the hip, Abby. Might see you on the field pretty soon. Goes the opposite direction to Munsey. Have to tell yourself, pressure on at the moment, especially given that we're in the power play.
Cross does well there, you know. That's a wide delivery.
Thought you were going to say he got across to that one.
Crisscross.
He's got all of that and more. My goodness gracious me. 6 to close it. 19 without loss.
'77 Daffy News Tournament 6s so far. And just watch the backlift, watch the follow through. It's like a golf shot. It's beautiful. Straight on top of the DJ booth. Got to get your music right or they're going to come after you. Try Return of the Mac, Mark Morrison. It's a great song.
These Tigers, they've put in a fantastic performance.
Off and running, that's what they are. I'll tell you now. That's why they are sitting top of the table. They know how to look at a target, assess what's needed, and then go after the bowling. I like this from Warner, though. I do like it because the glue, as we call him, Patsaglu. He likes bowling in power plays.
I wish I had that last name. I'll be honest. It's pretty cool, that last name. Hatsaglu. Into bowl in this power play. Brong has been a spectator so far.
Oh yeah. Dead ball. Yes, let's go, boys.
Oh, what is that? I can tell you what it is. It's a wide.
Well, I'm just picking up on the stump, Mike. A couple of things to look out for is there a stumping chance? It doesn't look like it. And the keeper and the glue say he's hit it. He's got a bit of bat on it. Well, if he's got a bit of bat on it, what a catch. It's given a wide. That's okay. Stumping not out. Let's see whether there is a little bit of bat on it.
No questions about this one. It hits the rope, and the runs keep coming.
Let's just... Can we hear anything? Not sure. It was a typical Aussie. Come on, mate. He's hit it.
Nearly slipped that one through.
Nice work.
Couldn't help but notice the previous delivery. Warner went for a bit of seat there.
It was a good piece of fielding. It wasn't so nice for the glue, and the ball just rolled to him.
You happy for me to direct it away? On the tree, I reckon. Right arm over to you.
Just slid off the surface, darted away. Going to see those boys coming up in action very soon. The strikers put together some good performances in this tournament so far.
I don't know.
They'll be up against the Jaguars, who lost a little earlier this morning. This could be the downfall of Munzie. And unfortunately is put down. Took a good effort, but at the end he's pilled it.
Well, Jenner was wide at long on. Tries to get in. It's a good effort in the end. He gets there. Two hands to it, and it just pops out. Good camera work. I reckon that's Tex down there. One of the Slips cameras.
Was that another one? It did stick in the hand. It found its way into the boundary.
No glue on his left hand. There is Tex. Keep watching Tex. Good. Just gets a left paw on this. Look. Just couldn't keep hold of it. So a couple of tough chances for the Trailblazers. The Tigers, they're just coming out here. The cage is open.
It's all happening here. Not short of excitement, this replay.
Well, the run rate is down now to just over 10s. They're up at nearly 17 and a half. It's a way to go about it. Be interested to see if they take the floater now. I mean, the floating power play. Would they take it? Would they hold?
That is out of the top drawer. As sweet as it gets. My wowzers, the end of two. They love it. 38 without loss.
This is probably one of the best shots I've seen in the tournament so far because he just doesn't look to overhit it. Brown just uses power, he just opens himself up, extends.
एक दिन बेबी एनिमल्स को चॉकलेट स्प्रेड का तालाब मिला। चॉकलेटी? मम्मी, बेटा, ये तो होगा चीनी से भरा, हाँ?
ये है किसान चोको पीनट स्प्रेड। इसमें है चीनी आधे से भी कम और 2 गुना प्रोटीन का दाम।
किसान।
बॉडी बिल्डिंग के लिए स्टेरॉइड्स नहीं। आई ट्रस्ट कपीवा शिलाजीत गोल्ड का 5 हर्ब्स ब्लेंड। इसका हिमालयन शिलाजीत 2 महीनों में टेस्टोस्टेरोन बढ़ाए, ब्लैक म्यूजली मसल रिकवरी में हेल्प करे, गोक्षुरा मेटाबॉलिज्म बढ़ाए और अश्वगंधा स्ट्रेस कम करे। फाइनली
Problems for the Trailblazers.
From the other end now, for the Trailblazers is Jasper Gerritsen.
Up and over. Entertainment right here at the Jimmy Powell Oval.
I reckon that was decent fielding as well. Hands up high to stop that going over and into the car park. It's a good shot again. Bit of pace, bit of bounce. It's a cut over backward point. Intentional to get it high and get it up and over that infield. Munsey is 27 from 9. Brown 12 from 4.
This could be the end of the damage. It is. Oh, it's spilled. Oh, the groceries have fallen out of the cart again.
Well, the one thing that perhaps Munsey could have done is actually run a bit harder. I think they could have got 2 there. I think when he hits it, he just thinks, I'm gone. I'm gone here. Look, his head's down. This was always going to be difficult because he doesn't get all of it. And again, gets himself into the position, maybe closes his hands a little bit too early and spills another. It's all going the Tigers' way at the moment.
Fortune favors the brave at the moment. The Tigers are the bravest of them all. Is this one going to be taken? Nope. Take it in the car park. Take it out of the ground.
49 they are from 15 deliveries. Beautiful shot again. Correction, 18 deliveries they are. A few wides. This is a way of killing off a side early on in a run chase. Go at them, pick your right options to hit the bowlers and where you're going to hit the bowlers.
Brute force this is, and the fastest 50 of the competition thus far.
Keep your eye on the height as well. The umpires may just check the height. Is it over waist height? We've seen a lot of these deliveries, 86s so far in the tournament. Let's look at it. Is it over waist height? Is it over waist height? Close. I'd say no, but I'm not umpire. Giving it the benefit of the doubt, it's slightly just underneath, but it's still a great shot from Brown. 3 maximums for Brown at the moment. For me, that is fine. It's on its way down. 55 from 19 deliveries. 117 they're trying to chase down. And they're nearly halfway already, and we're only in the 3rd.
Wouldn't want to be that ball. Josh Brown, top of the list. Daffy News, most 6s. That ball is taking a beating. Must have been a naughty ball.
As they say in baseball, all bases are covered at the moment. At the moment, the Tigers are just a little tap away or a home run from winning this game. It's just been such a dominant performance. Yes, they could have lost a couple of wickets. Those are the sort of chances you've got to take.
Catches win matches, they say, or at least put you with a chance to win the match. How much will those two and a half chances cost them? It's cost them 55. 62 now needed from 44. Gets it wrong again. In fact, no, this time. Brilliant work. They've held on to one, and that's wicket down.
Well, you have to just have a look. Yes, I think the catch is okay, but what about the height? Think about the height. The square leg umpire is going to have to probably just ask the third umpire here to have a look at this. I think the catch, as we saw this morning from Logan van Beek, excellent. Off balance, catch it, and stop for 6, remember. So let's go through the process. Front foot, fine. Let's have a look at the height now, square on. Have a look at the height, square on. I think that's fine. I think that'll be out. Sensational fielding.
Yeah, good work on that boundary. Presence of mind as well, because that boundary was right there. Let it go at the opportune time. Bubbled it. But in the end, he's held on. Does that bring about a change in their fortunes? That's the signal there. He's gone. And they've got their breakthrough.
Well, they needed just a little bit of luck. Put down 3 really difficult chances. But it is Brown who will have to depart. 24 from 7, and the Tigers 55 for 1.
For the Tigers, give it up for the smasher, Brt Live.
Yeah. Turn up, please. 1 to come, Chris. Yeah. Right arm over.
Just when you thought somebody might come in and work 1s and 2s, you see Chris Lynn standing in front of you. 3 gone, 56 for 1.
Yeah, you think it'll calm down, and then in comes Chris Lynn as the impact player. Still coming back from that finger injury, and he looked all right.
No filters won the choice, and I'm known for it. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕ್ರೆಮ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್. ಇದರ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಸೀರಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಆಳದವರೆಗೆ ಸಾಗಿ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್.
Impact player, yep, Chris Lynn. He's into the fire. Hoping probably to keep the heat going on these Trailblazers. No let up. In fact, he's gone. No impact from Chris Lynn.
That's his game. Come out, take it to the bowler straight away, put him under pressure towards the big side. And that's exactly what Bo Webster said to you in that flash interview. Try and defend the big side, try and make them hit it to that side, and that's exactly what Lynn tried to do. Short stay for him. He's gone for 1, 56 for 2.
This man on screen has done a lot of his work in the first innings, batting at the end of the innings. He's got a new challenge in front of him, Nick Hobson.
Well, he's got a choice to make, hasn't he? Is he just going to see it through from here? Or is he going to be aggressive?
Good fielding. And how close is that? We're going upstairs. Could it be 3 for them?
Well, this is amazing, isn't it? I thought the game was done and dusted with that opening partnership. 50 coming up in just 18 deliveries. Well, that's fine. But at least David Warner will be saying we keep going. We've got to keep taking wickets, keep putting him under pressure.
Take fielding efforts like that to restrict these Tigers. But slowly but surely starting to put the brakes on this game. Munsey back on strike. He's been quiet for some time. Does he keep things going?
I think in some ways, Joel, that he's just got to try and maybe just settle down a little bit, Munsey. It'd be easy for him when he's 29 from 11 to think, well, I'm in, I'm going to keep going. But what you don't want to do is just give the opposition that sniff and that belief that then they can turn this around and grab the win. I think he's the man, bat all the way through. Even if you go to the 9th over, just get the points on the board. Go 4 from 4.
But he talked a lot about playing with a clear head, having clear plans. Did George Munsey every time I spoke to him after each match. In theory it's worked. Will it work again? 59 for 2 after 3.4. 116 for 1. A good recovery from the Trailblazers, especially coming out of that power play. Struggled at the top.
Yeah, and I think you can just see now between Hobson and Munsey, they're going, what, after this, the wicket and Lynn going, they've just dealt in singles. They only need just over 9 runs. They still need, obviously, to get a couple of boundaries, but just to reassess, just for a couple of overs, maybe.
A valiant effort on that boundary. Deserves every clap on the field. 4 overs bowled, 62 for 2.
Just checking. I think he's fine. This will tell us more. Now, does his hand or anything touch that boundary rope? I don't think it does. We've seen some good fielding today. Started by Logan van Beek.
एक दिन बेबी एनिमल्स को चॉकलेट स्प्रेड का तालाब मिला। मम्मी, बेटा, ये तो होगा चीनी से भरा, हाँ?
ये है किसान चोको पीनट स्प्रेड। इसमें है चीनी आधे से भी कम और 2 गुना प्रोटीन का दाम।
किसान।
Woody, just a bit more.
Die Bowler in vom anderen Ende von die Grando.
Yeah, good hands, big man. Good call, good call. Catch! it! No, man. Cole, it's excellent, Cole.
Feels off the inner portion of that bat. Things getting a little quieter here. You expected that, given that these are the two top teams thus far in this tournament.
Excellent, Cole. Catch it!
Could be another one.
Oh, yes, boy.
It is. Fielding efforts have improved and produced results.
Slower delivery from the Grand Homme into the surface. Munsey tries to go a little bit squarer than this. He's trying to go over extra cover, and he gets it a little bit straighter. Davidson does the rest, and they are back in this game, the Trailblazers. Hobson gone for 4, 63 for 3.
Tigers, number 21, Cameron Hem.
A different picture now for the Caribbean Tigers. Hemp now steps into the ring. And another one. This is brilliant from the Trailblazers.
Never underestimate a side that is captained by David Warner. He'll always tell his side to keep going. Experienced Kiwi, the Grand Homme, with back-to-back wickets, has turned this game on its head. Gone first ball, 63 for 4.
The Grand Homme is on a hat-trick. Could it be the first hat-trick of Max 60 cricket? 2 wickets for him.
Catch it!
First one, Hobson looking to clear the boundary. Didn't get it done. And then a thin under edge on that one. It's all happening here. Grand Homme to Nurse, hat-trick ball.
And Nurse might have to just rein himself in here, or Willie.
Hat-trick ball survived. The excitement, the entertainment. Oh, it's all happening here. 5 gone, 64 for 4.
At the halfway stage, the Tigers are 64 for 4.
1 minute now, David.
No filters won the choice, and I'm known for it. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕ್ರೆಮ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್. ಇದರ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಸೀರಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಆಳದವರೆಗೆ ಸಾಗಿ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಮೆ ಪೀಚ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರೈಸರ್.
Right arm over to you.
Halfway mark, 64 for 4. Gee, things have changed around pretty quickly here. Steaming home at one stage, so we're none for 55, then suddenly things started to go a little bit pear-shaped. Right. Munsey not out on 31.